Hello friends on YouTube, welcome to another video. In this video I want to check if the NMB version 3 fans that I bought from Kasynparts.com and they arrived today, if they are as good as some that are directly in the PlayStation 5 or got delivered with the PlayStation 5. So we have here two that are right out of PlayStation 5s. This one is inside. You maybe already know this. I used it in another video. And another one, it's also NMB version 3. So this is the NMB version 1, and we can now check if we can use it inside the CFI-12. I checked everything. This one looks okay, and also these two, they really have the same weight and same PCB. Everything looks okay, like some that are for sure original and that came inside of PlayStation 5s. So for example, this one or this one also, and they really look the same and have the same weight and same PCB. The only thing, but this is, I think, on every one it's a bit different. This is this here, this part. This looks like, you can see it, maybe there is some shiny part, there's some part that is not that shiny, and on this one it looks a bit different, but it is nothing to worry about. So let's start the PS5 and check the RPM of this one and of this one, and then we can compare them to these three. Okay, the PS5 is running in menu, and yeah, I also want to say, as you can see here, I added extension cable, so it's easier for me to swap them all the time. And if you have a CFI-10 or CFI-11, you have more space here. And if you have a CFI-10, for example, and you use a longer cord, you can easily get it in here. So I have not that much space here, but still there is enough space to put this inside and close it. But I do not use the sticker because I'm constantly opening and closing it. So let's check it. The RPM quickly. This is turned off. This one has 544 in menu. And yeah, let's listen to the sound. Okay, let's check quickly the airflow. .9, and I have another one here, and I think this was a bit slower RPM, but it's a bit more quiet. Second one is inside. Let's check the RPM. Okay, 504. Let's listen to it. Yeah, I cannot hear this one. Menu. Okay. This is probably going to have a bit of a lower airflow here. Let's check. Interesting. It's about the same. 0.9. Yeah, probably the other one is a bit higher because of a higher RPM. Okay, so let's get to the ones that are from Kasynparts. Okay, this is the first one from Kasynparts. Let's check the RPM. $497. Okay. And this is also really quiet. I cannot hear it. Let's check the airflow. Okay. Okay, this is the fourth now. Probably also around 500, yeah. So I assume that if you have them longer, maybe they will increase a bit the RPM, because this one is used for, I don't know, 100 hours maybe, and this one are not used at all, and maybe they will increase a bit after some time. Yeah, 510 around. And it's also very silent menu. I have a clock that is above my TV and I can hear it, but I cannot hear this here. Probably also around 0.8, 0.9 on this side. Depends where we put it, probably. Okay. Let's put this one in. The NMB version 1. NMB version 1 is inside. $427. That's normal for the NMB version 1, I think. Let's see the airflow. Yup. And it's lower. 0.5. So for the CFI-12, this NMB version 1 is maybe not the best idea. And in game we will check it, but we know that this one have holes, and the large side can also maybe help the smaller side to push more air through or something. And with this one, it's spinning a bit slower and it's pushing less air here. So the VRMs are going to get hotter on this one for sure. Let's quickly start the game, and now it's speeding up. And because I do not want it to overheat, because I'm swapping the fans, I will go here to the menu, and it's still running at 18%, but it loses less power. So now the console uses maybe 100 watts and not 200, so I have more headroom when I'm swapping this. Let's check. We have again the NMB version 3, the normal one that is inside, and this one now spins at 900. 898. Okay. Check the airflow from this side. Hope I put it nicely here. 1.9. Okay. Nice. Then we can one more time check the RPM. $905. Let's listen to it. And now I can hear it from this distance. But the Slim was much louder, guys. It's really not loud. The second one is inside. Let's check the RPM. 860. Okay, What is now the problem? Okay, it's 60 around. Let's get this thing on. Wind point. Seven, 1.8. Okay, here we have now the first one from Kasynparts. $844. And yeah, they also have a really good noise, not too loud. And we're here at 1.7, 1.8 around. Okay, now here is the fourth. Let's check the RPM. 868. Okay. And this one is a bit louder than the other one from Kasynparts, and also this original, and maybe somewhere around this noise level of this one. But still, if I go away 1-2 meters, it's really okay. Let's also check the airflow. .7, 1.8, 1.7, 1.6, jumping around here. Okay. Oh, and now you can hear it. This doesn't sound nice because we have it now rotated the wrong way, and if we shake it, okay, it falls back in. Whoop. Don't try this at home. Okay, now it's back in. Let's check one more time. Probably I pushed too hard here and it moved, so it can stay at a lower position because it's moving. So let's check one more time. .7 around. Okay, it depends on how good I can push it down. Now it's 1.9, and they're all about the same. Now the NMB version 1 is inside. Let's check the RPM. 811. It's 15, okay. This one has really a good sound too. And for me, this is a bit louder than the NMB version 3s. But let's listen to the sound. And check the airflow. I'm going to try to put it nicely on here. 1.6, 1.7. So it's not that big of a difference. But you see that there is a difference. And yeah, we can test it. This one is for the VRM heat pipe that is on this side. Somewhere around here, I think it's the heat pipe. The air gets pushed through here. And these two are on the heat sink. One is up here and one in the middle and one down where the APU is. So we have here, this one is the closest to the APU. Channel 1. Channel 2 is in the middle. Channel 3 is up here. And this is the one for the VRM. Here is Astro's Playroom. I didn't connect now the Wattmeter, but doesn't matter. So let's let this run for a few minutes and see how the temp will look like, and then we can use this one again and see if the temp is going to go down, or I think that it is going to go a bit down. Okay, we are now around 10 minutes in. These are the temps. VRM heat pipe is now lower than the APU and looks okay so far. Of course, I do not have the plates now on. With the plates it will be a bit higher, but these temps are okay, I would say. Probably it's going to increase a bit more. So let's now put this fan inside and look at it. Okay, now it's inside, and I put it inside without going out from the game. It stayed at the same position, so it increased a bit here, of course, as soon as you remove the fan. Okay, let this run for a few minutes and see what is going to happen. We are 5 minutes in now. I screwed the screws back on, and as you can see it's lower, so it cools better than the NMB version 1. And I want to quickly rotate it in the position where I normally use it. Okay, now it's in the normal position, NMB version 3 inside, and the temps look good. It's running quite some time. Okay, let's come to a conclusion. The Kasynparts NMB version 3 are good. I would say that you can buy them and would recommend them. NMB version 1 also looks good, and maybe I will check the behavior again from 0% to 100%. I already did this one time and had an NMB, but I'm not 100% sure if this one was original, because at 80% it reached the max RPM and then it didn't increase. And maybe it's the same with this one. Have to check it. Yeah, tell me your opinion. Tell me if you want to get one of them. And like and subscribe, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.